Did you know the new Avengers Doomsday trailer is actually recycled footage? The scene showing Steve Rogers and Peggy Carter in their 1940s home was originally filmed as a post-credit scene for the Fantastic Four movie. In that original version, Steve wasn't just in a branch of the MCU, he was living on Earth 828, the home universe of the Fantastic Four. Marvel eventually scrapped this because it made the timeline way too messy. They wanted to avoid a continuity nightmare with Endgame and Loki, so they pivoted to keep Steve in a simpler branch timeline. It's a huge what if that would have linked the first Avenger directly to the first family from the start. Robert Downey Jr. is back, and he's not the hero we remember. In Avengers Doomsday, Dr. Doom has a very personal reason for hunting the Avengers. The rumour is that Doom's wife and child were killed during an incursion, a catastrophic collision between two universes. And who does he blame? Steve Rogers. Doom believes that when Cap went back in time to stay with Peggy, he created the Nexus event that triggered the destruction of Doom's world. This isn't just a villain plot, it's a revenge story. It's going to feel like Civil War all over again, with two characters believing they are doing the right thing for their families. How can Steve Rogers be young in the Doomsday trailer if he gave his shield to Sam Wilson as an old man at the end of Endgame? The Russo brothers are playing with speedrun MCU rules here. Because of how branch timelines work, the young Steve we see in the 1940s hasn't lived through to the old man moment yet. The theory is that after the events of Doomsday and Secret Wars, Steve will finally return to the 1940s to live out his days properly, eventually jumping back to the bench in Endgame to hand over that shield. This means Sam Wilson can still be Captain America in the main MCU while Steve is fighting Doom in another timeline. We almost got a full movie about Steve Rogers returning the Infinity Stones. After Endgame, Marvel was reportedly developing a project for Chris Evans and Hayley Atwell to show exactly what happened after Steve stepped onto that time platform. The project was eventually shelved because they couldn't nail the script, even though fans thought a time heist in reverse sounded like a slam dunk. Instead of letting the idea die, the Russo brothers are reportedly taking those story beats, like Steve's life with Peggy and their children, and weaving them directly into the plot of Avengers Doomsday. Nothing in the MCU ever truly goes to waste. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more Marvel madness. Peace!